God.
Hey everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Cobb on the Knob. It's your boy Derrick, and it's gonna be a little nice duo episode with just me and Tratness because Tucker's still a bitch. And
Tucker said he's not doing anything for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he may or may not have been fired from his position at Cobb on the Knob Enterprises. I don't know.
We might have to have a new CEO, is what you're saying?
Let that rumor spread around. At this point, I should be CEO because I fucking do like
a lot of work.
75% of the work. I'm not going to claim more than 80, but I do the most work.
Hey, you do a lot of the work. However, like when I have to come up with these game shows, sometimes it takes a lot of fucking time to do, trying to get things right, to make sure things balance. But yeah, you still do a lot of the work.
Yeah, no, I do more than half the work. I'm gonna claim that, but
so you do 75% of the work. I do 20% of the work, and Tuck does 5%. That's what I'm going with.
Tucker just shows up at this point. Anyways, if he shows up anymore, I don't know. We'll see. So there's been some stuff that's been going on. There's been quite a lot about Xbox. Quite a lot about some certain games that we are going to talk about today.
Ooh, I do have a quick question since
yes.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff about GTA 6 about people not being able to play it. Is that a thing? No idea what's going on there.
Not being able to play, I mean, anyone.
Yeah, like I keep seeing memes where it's like, am I able to play GTA 6? And then people are like, yes, you can, or something like that. Like, I don't understand this joke. Anything about it or no?
I don't. I mean, maybe because it's $70.
Think so? Okay, maybe that's all it is.
But I mean, if there was any game that was gonna break the records anyways for sales, if they labeled it at $90 or $100, it's that game. There's no other game. There's no other game that could come out at whatever price point it wants besides that game. So the fact that they stick with 70, I think it's 70. It could be 80, but the fact they didn't push that is surprising to me, if I'm honest. But the
$79.99 for not $100 for Ultimate.
So $80. I mean, they could charge it and they're gonna get it.
Yeah, people are gonna pay it.
I'm gonna pay it. Bryson already fucking pre-ordered it. I told him, "You're a fucking idiot." I mean, I'd at least wait till you see a gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, most of us have quit ordering on things. We did jump the gun on Forza 6 because we haven't had a bad Forza, but that was about it. I think almost everybody is done.
I bought it.
Burnt out.
I bought that game. I didn't pre-order it. I bought it the moment I saw a review on it to make sure it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't trust games coming out anymore. I mean, I bought Borderlands 4 and I couldn't even play it on my PC. And I do have an old PC, but like it should at least run close to 60. On low.
How that game's doing now? If you can actually play it.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it when it's like $20 on a fucking Steam sale, and I have a new video card. And I'm sure I'll love it. I'm sure it looks like it's a great fucking game. It probably is, but not right now.
Is that 4? Borderlands 4? I don't even remember the numbers anymore.
Yes, Borderlands 4.
It still has mixed reviews.
That's crazy. But what have you been up to lately? What's been going on in your life?
Way too much life stuff and Destiny 2. That's all I've been really playing.
Okay. My life has been consumed. Have you been liking it? You've been loving it, right?
Yes, I have. I'm at the point where I need to have friends or join randoms to be able to play the extra content, and I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I want to commit that much time to it.
I notice every time you get on, you're playing it. My life has been consumed with working on my backyard. Because we have a sod guy that's going to come in August to lay sod. And I had to build a fire pit, so I had to dig a hole in my backyard. had to lay bricks in my backyard. I had to fill the hole with rock, and I've been doing it all by myself, Trat, like a big boy.
Yeah.
And
Making fuck ups and learning.
oh no, I'm not making fuck ups. I'm doing it right,
No?
but it's just
Well,
hard by
the
yourself.
best way to learn is by messing it up.
The best way to learn is fucking Googling it and putting it on YouTube and then watching a video. But doing like I have to fucking I had the rock store, or I don't know what to call it, the rock quarry. I don't fucking know. They came and they dropped off a cubic yard of rock and a cubic yard of bark. It's the bark. After I finished the fire pit, I finished my flower beds. Right. So this rock company came with their truck and they dropped off a cubic yard, both, because I could only have it delivered to me if I bought two cubic yards. You had to make two. You had to order at least 2 cubic yards for them to deliver it to you, or you had to like pick it up yourself. And I don't have a truck, so they came, they dropped it. I've been with my shovel filling up a wheelbarrow by myself, taking it to the backyard, pouring it in the hole by myself, fucking spreading it around, dampening it by myself.
You're gonna have that perfect lawn, is what you're telling me?
On August 1st, I will. Yeah.
You're gonna have it completely flat, ready to go. Invite the boys over for some beers and stuff. A little cookout, is what you're telling?
Yeah, actually, having a party on September. I don't know the day. I already forgot, but we're having a movie night because Ashley's going to buy a projection screen and projector for the backyard, and we're going to have a movie night outside with the fire pit and s'mores.
Nice.
But I actually enjoy landscaping and all that shit, so it's not that bad. It's just doing it by yourself fucking sucks, and I refuse to lay sod by myself. It's too fucking heavy.
I wish I would care, but I don't. I have plants that are just overgrown by my garage. I have so much money from where I work. I just told my mother, I was like, hey, if I just give you it, just like make it look good, I guess.
Yeah,
She's like, absolutely.
I don't know. My dad made me do yard work when I started when I was like 5 or 6. So I've been doing it at this point for like 20 plus years. And I just kind of like it, you know?
First year living here, I have lilies growing in my deck, and I just mowed them all down. I didn't give a shit. They look really good, but I'm just not going to take care of them. And they all grew back. They're still there.
Yeah, so the backyard's going to get finished first, and then the front yard, because it's all like weeds and shit, because the people before us didn't take care of it. I'm just going to throw clover out there because I don't like mowing. I like mowing the lawn, not that much. So I'm going to throw clover because clover will take over the whole yard. And clover doesn't grow after a certain height. So it'll I just sit there with super green and I don't have to worry about it. And I'll have a bunch of bees. Yeah, but let's get into the so you've been playing Destiny. I'm still on the World Cup shit, so I'm playing FIFA because I bought it when it was on sale. I play Forza 6 every Thursday when they change it, but I haven't played this season since they changed it yesterday or whatever. I'll probably do that this weekend. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. FIFA's okay. It's the same game I've played fucking forever.
Yep, same exact game.
Kind of leads into controversy because the new college football game literally just came out this week, yesterday, and the main thing that people do in those games, Track, because I know you don't play it, okay, is there's a mode called Dynasty where you build your own college from scratch, right? And they're like you try to recruit players.
Is this the one where you guys did it as like a? Yeah. Oh, you guys did it together. Okay.
Yeah,
I remember you guys talking about this.
This isn't college though, not in the professional. So you're like trying to find players to recruit them to come to your school so they could be on your team. Okay. And then there's the other mode that's called Road to Glory, where you make your own character and you only play as that character for whatever position you choose. EA decided this year, and this is EA's choice because it came out that hold on, sorry, actually was on the docket. So the developer of the game, they found out that they were going to implement this, and they said it was a terrible idea and they don't want this in the game. And EA said, "Fuck you, we're going to do it anyways because we're publishing." So those are single player modes, and they added microtransactions to level up your character, and then made progression super slow if you don't spend money in the game.
That's about right.
For a single player thing. But I do have good news. So the game came out. A bunch of creators made videos talking shit. And they were like EA partners where EA has like a partnership where you can make videos with them and they'll pay you or whatever.
Yeah.
And hashtag was trended on Twitter. EA has reversed course, and tomorrow morning, they're taking all those microtransactions out of the game.
It takes a ticket hate to get it off.
Yeah, and I think it's that bad. So here's my theory. I was talking to Bryson about this. He's like, EA's always been shit. And I'm like, you're right. But it's worse because now it's like owned more, like, because Saudi Arabia or that group, it is Saudis, bought that company. They hold the majority stake. And now they're trying to squeeze it dry for everything they can fucking get.
Are they refunding all the money then that people have paid or no?
No. So they're trying to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do with that.
That's a good question.
But they are taking them out of the game completely and then reverting the slow progression back to the way it was in the previous game from last year. Yeah, I mean, what is your take on microtransactions in a single player mode?
I mean, Assassin's Creed's done it before. I mean, they've done it quite a bit. I think it was the last 3 or 4 games. I don't know exactly. Don't quote me on that. But
is it progression though, or is it just cosmetic? Because cosmetic, I don't give a fuck about.
Okay, so
progression, I have a problem.
What worked, if I remember right, is you could buy a cosmetic item. When you bought the item, it came with a high level that you could use it with, but it would be really strong. So it was kind of both. That makes sense?
Yeah. Well, that was when Assassin's Creed was doing the RPG shit then.
Yes. It was still single player.
Yeah, but that was like the last 3 games, I think.
I was about to say, I think it was 3, but I can't remember.
No, it was
I don't keep
4.
up on it.
It was 4, because the first one that was RPG was Egypt. And then it was...
I think Egypt was the first one that they did it with.
Yeah, with the RPG mechanics. And then it was Odyssey, which was the ancient Greece, I think. And then
that sounds right.
The Viking one. And then the most recent one, Japan.
Yeah, so you could buy like the full armor set and weapons and just be really strong in the game.
I mean, I don't like the stuff being attached to levels because then, like, if you out-level it, it's not good.
You can level them up later.
Okay, so it's that kind of RPG.
Yeah, so like if you were like, if I remember right, how it worked is like if you were level 5, like, oh, I'm gonna microtransaction this armor set because it looks cool. I'd give you it to like level 20, I think is what it was, or something weird like that. You put it on, and you're level 5 running around with level 20 armor, destroying things. When you got to level 20, you could just buy another microtransaction set, and it would be level 40 or something like that, just like a lot higher.
Yeah, that's the
or
thing.
You can upgrade those up.
I hate in like old RPGs where they're like, you'll see like a thing, and they're like, "This is the best thing in the game. You gotta wait till you're a high enough level, or else it's gonna be useless for you at in game, whatever, you know." They'll have it like areas or level based instead of scaled leveling. But they don't really do
I have
that
my own
anymore.
issue with scaled leveling too.
Oh, what's that?
So a long time ago, I was playing Elder Scrolls Online. It was not scaled, so like if you go back to starting areas, the enemies were really easy to beat.
Well, that's just an MMORPG in general, pretty much.
Well, they changed it a long time ago, at the same time, where it's like no matter what you fight, it's always your level. So like At that point, what's the point of leveling up if it's always fighting things around your level, no matter where you go?
I could see that too.
There was a reason, and it fixed an issue that people found in the game, which was when you killed enemies, they would drop like let's say pelts, for example, and you can refine those pelts into a level. I think it's 1 to 10 is what it was. You refine these really cheap pelts 1 to 10 to the leather. And then there was a chance you got a really rare item no matter what kind of level you did it. So instead of making it where lower level items have lower chance of getting that rare item, they just made it where everybody, no matter where you go, it's all the same. And it made it instead of like having level 50 pelts and refining it and have a higher chance of doing it, they just made it where everything, no matter what you do, you get the same amount of pelts. So you always get the high level pelts. What they kind of did. So it was a constant fight no matter what you did. You know, if I wanted to go back to the first area and start collecting things and unlocking things, I don't want to worry about fighting every boss. I just want to collect it quick and get out because I've already done this once or twice.
Yeah,
it was that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not much.
People were super mad at because the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake just came out, and they have microtransactions that are like ship based. I don't know, ornaments for your ship. Like, you know how like you can have a mermaid on the front.
Yeah,
like
because
stuff
there
like
was you
that.
could buy those in the game, but now there's microtransactions on it. I could see that.
Yes, yeah, and I think there's something tied also to like hunting stuff. I don't know. I played that game a little bit. I didn't get like super in depth with that game back in the day, so I can't
Yeah,
really say.
there was a hunting mechanic where you had to go around and there was
It's like an in-game thing.
you could hunt small animals, small game, and then there was exotic game if I remember right. It's been so long.
That's crazy. That's like one of the best Assassin's Creed games, and that was one of the few ones I didn't fucking play for some reason. I don't know why.
I got it. I played it after high school or during high school, I should say, and I think I got it for free on the Xbox Game Pass. Like, oh yeah, I'll play this, and I
Oh
just played the
yeah, it
fuck out
was
of it.
free on Game Pass. Or not Game Pass. It was like one of the free games you got, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was when it first came out too. When the Game Pass first came, they were just kind of handing it out.
Yeah.
It was to your account free, I think is what it was.
Yeah, no, because I remember I tried it and I was like, I wasn't into single player games right then because we were playing. I don't know what the fuck I was. I was playing probably Rocket League or something. I don't know, but yeah, I mean,
I think it was when you had Xbox Live, you got free games. That's what it was, not the
yeah.
Game Pass.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You,
2 free games a month is what it was. Is that how it went?
I think it's two. Yeah, because it's the same as Epic.
That sounds right.
I
What a
played.
time!
I
You were
played.
hoping for the next game.
I played Assassin's Creed 2, and then I think 2 is the did Assassin's Creed like Brotherhood. They did the spin-offs. Like a trilogy. I played those; those are great. And then I played Assassin's Creed 3. That was great. And I didn't play 4. And I think 5 is Egypt. And I played that one because I'm obsessed with Egypt. And it was great. Then it turned more into an RPG, and I liked that a lot. And then I didn't play any of the other ones because it's literally like the same fucking game every single time it comes out. It feels like just a different setting. That's
Dude, I miss
typical
that
Ubisoft thing.
2 games a month thing. That waiting for that. I remember watching that guy who would announce them. Like, oh, this is the first game we release of the month, and then
Oh,
we'd always say the next one.
It was Major Nelson.
Is that what it was? That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember I got like the first 3D Tomb Raider out, and I was like, oh, sure, I'll get it because like might as well, it's free.
You know, you
And
can
then
still do that every Thursday, Trat, on Epic Game Store.
I'm not downloading the Epic Game Store.
Sponsored by Derrick.
Do you have a code I can use?
Hashtag Derrick.
EXIX. Yeah, so I remember buying like or getting that first 3D Tomb Raider for free on there, and then that was like that's like a selling point or an advertisement right there because I've bought all the other ones and played them all full. So
Yeah,
that was good on their part.
If you go on Epic on the certain times, they give you some bangers for free. I'll tell you that right now. Like, because my library on there has actually some really good games.
How many hours do you have? What's your most hours you have on a game there that you got for free? Like, I don't think you've ever played these games, to be honest with you. I think you just get them.
Civilization 7 or 6.
How many hours is that?
It doesn't tell me.
Oh, okay.
Why. But that game I played the shit out of because I didn't want to buy it. Battlefront 2. Also played a lot of that. And Dredge. I love that game.
You got 3 games out of how many years have you been doing this now? You actually play?
Since Epic Games came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why you get these free games if you don't even try them.
Because my library. Okay.
You kind of reminded me of the meme I just saw this other day where it said body's a machine that turns and then it shows a picture of Steam's like 75% discount and that turns that into 0 hours played. That's what you are.
I've got BioShock 1 and 2 remastered, BioShock Infinite. You know, what else do I got on here? City Skylines, which is the far superior City Skylines. I could play Control. I've never played that game.
You could, but you don't. That's what I'm saying.
One day I will, Trat. Deathloop's on here. Death Stranding I've got. You know, I have Dying Light for some reason.
I can get you to play that Steam game where it's like you have to fight your games you haven't played.
Oh, I know it'd be. That's the game for you to. That's the game for you to buy me.
You have to pay for it. I wasn't sure about. I've never looked into it.
Oh,
I just saw it.
I meant like. I'm sorry. I said that wrong because I was yawning. I'm the one that would need to play that game out of everyone.
Yeah, yeah. You guys shooting that for all the boys.
Because I have. How many do you have in your Steam library?
You even check.
Go to your library.
But like, where's that button at? Oh, we're here. 136. You got like 700 something, don't you?
I don't. I have 544. That's still a lot.
I'll tell you, all of my games right now have some hours on it, except for one that was Battlefield 1 because that was $1, and I was like, I really like that game.
How do you see how many games you have time played in?
You just scroll to the bottom. It'll like if you have it set up for hours played, sort of by hours played. You can scroll to the bottom. You can see what games you haven't played.
I know, but like, how do I see? It's like, I see a game I played, and then the next one I haven't played.
Yeah, the games you haven't played won't have time on the bottom.
Oh, I thought you were saying how many games have I actually played?
No, I wasn't asking. I was just telling you I have all my games played but one right now. I've tried them.
Oh God. Okay, so I probably don't even have. It's about half. I've at least played.
How many games are just barely over an hour, or barely under an hour, I should say? Like between not played in an hour.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14. Oh no, that's wrong. Okay, I gotta recount. Also, I will say some of these include betas, so I don't know how to like get rid of that.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about them. That's fine.
And a lot of free games are under an hour too. Let me recount though, because Rainbow Six Siege test server is on here for some reason. Like 63.
Yeah, you never really touched them. That's all I was getting at.
Over half, like about half of those games are free games I just download to try it once. Like Heart Riders on here, a Frag Punk, the Cycle, Warface, Where Winds Meet.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that's just like your EA one, where you have these games you never even touch.
It's not EA, it's Epic.
Oh, my bad. Epic Games.
Yeah.
Isn't that EA, or am I wrong?
No, totally separate companies. Yeah.
My bad.
You're good. Like, I would say over half of them are free games because I'll download them, try them. Like, the other day, I literally downloaded, where's that? World of Tanks Heat. I don't know if you ever have you ever played World of Tanks?
Yeah.
They've made basically it's World of Tanks, but it's like a hero shooter. So each tank has different abilities,
Mhm.
and it's a little more arcadey than like World of Tanks. It seemed really cool, and then I played it, and it didn't have my interest, so I just uninstalled it and didn't play it again. That's right next to Warner Brothers Multiverses, because remember when you said we should get really good at that game just to piss off Tucker?
Multiverse?
It's the fighting game. It's like Warner Brothers characters, so like Batman, Bugs Bunny, Shaggy,
Did I say
Giant.
that? I don't remember
Yeah,
saying that.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I don't recall saying that at all.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of Warner Brothers, so I don't know why I would say that, but maybe I did.
because Tucker brought
Maybe
it up, and I said I don't play fighting games, and then you were like, after when he wasn't around, you were like, oh, that'd be hilarious if like we played it and got super good. Just to
okay, then
piss
I can
him
see
off.
myself. I could see myself doing that because of Tucker, just to annoy the fuck out of him.
Yeah, yeah. What do you have? What do you have to talk about?
I got more shit on Xbox. If you want to talk about Xbox shit,
Yeah, we can
them
talk about they.
them laying off 3,200 workers.
Yeah, and they massacred the good companies too.
5 companies are gone. So here, where 1,600 roles were immediately fired, and 1,600 are supposed to be later in the year. So that's about 20% of their workforce gone.
If you could think of one developer that is part of that, it shouldn't have had anyone fired, who would you think it would be?
To be honest with you, I have no idea who's supposed to be working under Xbox. I don't keep control of that. Like, it
Okay,
moves around too much that I don't.
I will give you an example. Okay, so and I was shocked when I heard this. id Software is under Bethesda. id Software makes fucking banger of a game every fucking 2 to 3 years. They make fucking Doom. They make Wolfenstein. Of all the companies that should be safe, because those games always do good because they're fucking good games. You watch me play Doom. It's a fun single player game. There's not a lot to it. It's still good. It went from like 150 employees down to like 50. And I think they should be safe because they actually produce something that's profitable and good every 2 to 3 years or whenever they fucking release a game. I don't
Say,
know how
hasn't the
long.
last 2 Doom games been like really good too?
Last three have been great. So they're fucking with the goddamn people that are doing good for the company.
Well, it even says here Undead Labs.
Yep. So
Only talks to be sold and still plans to release State of Decay 3.
So that whole fucking showcase we watched was a fucking sham, and it was Xbox being super cool, actually, if I'm honest, because they are going to let these companies try and get bought, so they can release their fucking games. So I mean, that's nice of them to do, instead of just being like, "Fuck you, you're done." Project's canceled, even though it's almost done.
Yeah.
So I mean, that is nice of Xbox to do. Like Double Fine Studios is actually like an amazing studio. They just
Do you think Xbox is just leaving them on just so they can get those high profit numbers when they first release and then sell them out afterwards?
no, because like Undead Labs is letting them shop to try and find a buyer, and then that buyer is going to take ownership of State of Decay.
Okay.
Same thing with the Ninja Theory ones. That remember that game Sauna or whatever that we talked about. They basically said they told them, "Hey, um, we're gonna close down your studio unless you find a buyer. We're having this showcase. If you want to show something off and try and get bought instead of us closing you down, do that." And then they put together that little tech demo of a game that doesn't even exist at all to try and see if there's another company that wants to buy them instead of being like, "Fuck you, you guys are all out of a job." Which It's surprising because that's not typically a thing companies would do. So I am happy.
I mean, I could see Xbox doing that, letting them do that because they want to make money off of it too.
it won't make money off. Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be easier to close it though than just like hope that they get bought. Because then you got to hope that the game that they have is good and it's going to sell good, and that someone will buy it for a lot of money. So I mean, there's a lot of factors for that to work. Where I feel like shutting it down is just easier. So I don't like companies. I am the number one hater of all big companies are fucking pieces of shit, except for like Costco. Anything that's employee owned is I feel like it's good, and anything that's like mega corporation I fucking hate. But this move, even though what they're doing is awful and disgusting, like getting rid of that many people, that's a ton of people to fire. The fact that they are trying to let these small studios survive somehow and their properties survive, I don't have a problem with.
Looks like Double Fine and Compulsion Games are now independent and
Yes.
retain all of its IPs.
Yes, Double Fine Studios has made some of the best games. Best, I love their games. They made Costume Quest, fucking great ass game, and then Psychonauts is a fucking amazing platformer. It's literally like Mario, but they're going back into people's minds, and it's like hella fucked up. It's still like a kid's game. It's really cool. I mean, see, Xbox could totally like close the studio, and it's like, hey, I own the rights to all the games because I own you. The fact they're letting companies walk and be independent is like really cool. You know?
Yeah, giving them some leg to stand on.
Yeah. I tell you, Sony ain't doing that with fucking Bungie. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, Bungie is getting banned right now.
It's over, dude.
So, Bungie or Destiny 3 or not Destiny 3, Destiny 2 just had a new patch notes on Tuesday. And everybody was like, what the heck? There's nobody left in Destiny's team now anymore. They're pretty sure that Marathon is helping push the true updates on Destiny 2 right now. So every Tuesday is when they have their updates, and I'm like, is this the last one? Is this the last one? Everybody's not sure.
They need Marathon to start doing really good or push out something that's going to make them money. Because the longer they go, with Marathon not doing great, the faster we're going to see Destiny 2 disappear. You know what was crazy? Was yesterday I went to dinner, and I went to this comic book store that sells used video games too. After, and I was walking out, and Bryson's like, "Look, it's from a forgotten era." And it was a copy of Destiny 1 for sale. And I was like, can you even fucking play that anymore?
Yeah, Destiny 1 servers are still running.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they said on one of them that on the notes they said Destiny 2 servers are not planning to be shut down for a while because we even still run Destiny 1 servers. It's pretty cool.
I think they should if it ever gets to the point where they're actually thinking that it's going to get shut down, they should allow people to make private servers, and then that game would live on for a very long time.
I think it's still profitable because there's still in-game currencies you can buy stuff in there.
No, it'll be okay for a couple years, but at a point they'll think about shutting it down. And at that point, if they could just let it, like, oh, if you own the game, you can join like a private server, and like people could like set up their own shit. It would be so nice. You could like rotate.
Hey, let's be honest. This is Sony we're talking about. Do you think they let people do that?
I don't know. I like to hope. Because, like, I
feel like with Xbox, what the Xbox is doing right now, I have a lot more hope in Xbox than Sony.
World of Warcraft, like, expansions would come out, and then people want to play the old version of World of Warcraft, and it would let people make their own modded servers of the old version of World of Warcraft, and that wasn't a problem. And that was Blizzard of all fucking companies. So, I mean, But I don't know. Japanese people are weird because Nintendo's fucking weird about shit too. So I have no idea. I like
read
to
this.
think that they would
Xbox.
do that though.
So for every dollar they invested, they lost 64 cents. They're just trying to reset Xbox.
Oh
They
yeah,
plan on
so
helping independent creators succeed. That's their plans right now.
Asha, whatever her last name is,
Yeah.
unfortunately, she is doing the right things to try and fix Microsoft. But she's going to be the bad guy, and then she's going to hand it off to the next person, and the next person's going to get all the credit.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be.
She has to be the bad guy. She has to close everything, fix everything, and then she's going to step away because that's literally, I think that's why they hired her.
Everybody's gonna look at her as the bad person, so she has to step away.
Yeah, and then she's going to step away, and then it's all going to be fixed, and the new guy's going to get all the credit. The new person, because it could be like, I don't know. That's exactly what's going to happen. Because she is doing like I hate seeing people lose their jobs. It's fucking disgusting. This is a terrible time to work in video games, unless you're an indie developer.
So many people losing jobs.
Yeah, I hate that. But she is doing the right things to fix Xbox.
See what Sony tried to pull while Xbox was in hot water.
But the disc.
Yeah, going discless.
Oh no, yeah, they're sticking to it. They're like
any new games released after 2028, all supposed to be discless, digital formats only.
Well, they're fucking assholes. You know they have like they've been experimenting with like targeted pricing. So like if you look at a game, they'll like raise the price of it on you.
Yeah, well, that's been around for a while, and I think it's illegal in some countries as well.
Yeah,
do
but
that.
They have done it in multiple countries, and
I think
they're testing the waters with it.
They also have Illinois. They have one of the states that has made that illegal as well. We're using AI to do it. Actually,
they also have a thing that says if your PlayStation account has been inactive for 3 years, they can they'll turn it off and take back all the games.
Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know. I've always had issues with PlayStation because I feel like they got a really good base, and then they're like, "Yep, now it's time for us to make our money," and they just do one thing after another.
I've had issues with PlayStation for a long time. The thing is they have some of the best single player games of all time. Like they're if they do one thing right, it's goddamn single player games. I swear to God.
Mm-hmm. I've always heard that too.
Like I mean, Spider-Man, Last of Us, Uncharted.
I don't think there's one single player game or any Sony games that I like to play. You say Destiny 2, but Destiny was not a Sony game to start with.
You played one PlayStation game.
What's that?
Helldivers 2.
Oh, you're right. I take it back. It's not a single player game, though.
No, but that is one of, I would say, their only successful multiplayer game.
Yeah. It's also not just on Sony's sites either. A lot of their single player games now they're holding as their own. They won't share that with anybody else. Yeah, I think even with PC too is another thing they're doing.
Yeah, they're not releasing the next games on PC.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I mean, they released some shit where like, oh god, what game was it? It was like Spider-Man 2 only sold like 60,000 copies on Steam, which is, I mean, it totally makes sense because it's not even worth them their time to try and port it at that point because they're not making any real money off of it. And
but wasn't it released way later? So like people who really wanted to play it already had it. Like they just have a PlayStation.
They wait a year just like Grand Theft
Yeah,
Auto.
exactly. So like, if you released it on the same release date, you'd make a lot of money. But I mean, I guess if I think about it, if people are going to buy it, they're going to buy it on PlayStation, and that's where PlayStation's going to make more money because they're not giving it to Steam.
That's where their thought process is if you want to play it, go buy a fucking PlayStation. Be in our ecosystem because that's what we want. So they are just going super hard on that. And then Xbox is doing the complete opposite, where their next console is rumored to be like basically like the Steam machine. It's going to be a PC that can just play anything, basically. So
I do think Xbox needs to get rid of the microstore / Xbox thing because it is so confusing which you have to buy things on. Like, okay, if you don't want games, if you want games, just put them on one. Don't have both. If that makes sense.
Can't you buy them through the Xbox app?
Yes, and the Xbox store or the Microsoft store.
You can buy them through the Microsoft. See, Microsoft store should be stuff only, not games, but like programs for PC.
Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe so like they have like Candy Crush on there, for example. Like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but like anything that's games based should be on.
Yeah, right here, you could buy Fortnite right here, or Raid Shadows Legends. I guess that's really on anything. I'll give that one back. Roblox. It's so confusing what you should buy. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 is on here. Just look, so
yeah,
it's just so confusing.
They should move everything that's a game. It's not like a mobile game on Xbox. Like, it's just it. If you bought a computer, it should automatically come with the Xbox app on it. I feel like that would be the way to go because I don't think
maybe just have it disabled where you have like once you open it up the first time, it's enabled on the computer.
Yeah, like.
I don't know, but people also hate on them for having all this slop already pre-installed too. So that's 22. Maybe you just give them an option when you click on the gaming, like when you start up your PC. Like, oh, what's this PC for? You click gaming and it says, "Do you want this installed?" or something like that. That would make sense.
I don't know.
But Sony's getting have a suing underway for the Digital Act. Did you know that?
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Because it's going to cause a monopoly, is what they are going to hold on against him. Discs, wait, it's just here. Suing for roughly $450 million in damages, alleging that Killing Discs will hand PlayStation a monopoly over its digital games. What company was this? A Dutch nonprofit group, Stichting? If I said that right, Stitching? Another T at the end there. Which makes sense after you think about it. I didn't think about that at all, but that up makes a lot more sense because
they'll just say like, Steam's got a monopoly, Xbox has a monopoly. The only reason everyone has a problem with PlayStation is because PlayStation fucking just recently took a bunch of shit off, even if you owned it, from their store and said you can't have access to it anymore. And that's
they've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
And you don't actually, you can't sell your license either. You don't even technically own the game. So that's the issue. So at any moment they can choose that whether you like this or not, they get to change it.
Yeah, that's the one issue with, and I saw the writing on the wall back when they announced the Xbox One. And the Xbox One got all that scrutiny, and I was like, dude, this is how it's gonna be in like 5 years. No one's gonna fucking buy discs anymore. And like the last game I bought was probably on physical was on Xbox One. And I don't even know what the fuck it was. Because like storage got bigger, but then the games weren't that big, and then it was like, oh, I could just buy the game and download it in 10 minutes or whatever, 20 minutes, and play it instead of go to the store.
You have it downloaded before you get back from the store.
Yeah.
You still have to download stuff.
Yeah.
Can you guess what the last game I bought is? I've talked about it plenty of times. That on disc, I'm saying.
Destiny 1.
No, it was Titanfall 2, actually. I have it on disc. And I have I used to have Halo Reach in the black box. I don't have that anymore. I'm so pissed off that I don't have that. I still have the black box, but no disc to go with it.
Can you give me just a second while I go get a drink?
Fine, I need to take out my contacts. They're about to fall out.
Okay. All right, we'll take a $5. Right back.
Domestic beer. When you had a hard day on the job site, drink domestic beer. If you're gonna crack open a cold one with the boys, drink domestic beer. When you're about to mow the lawn and you need a cold, hard beer, drink domestic. Domestic beer.
Your mom gay.
Not very nice. My mom's dead.
I didn't think you'd be back by now.
I beat you, bitch.
I was like, oh, I should pee real quick while I'm doing this.
See, I thought about it and I was like, no, I could hold it for like 10 more minutes or 15 more minutes.
I was in the bathroom anyways, taking my contacts out, so I figured might as well. I'm usually back faster than anybody else to begin with.
Oh,
Where were we?
Physical discs.
Do we have any more else to say about that, or?
I think we hit it all on that.
I have two more things we can go over.
How World has
Oh, yeah.
officially hit 1.0, and
Yes.
they decided at hitting 1.0, they have made enough money. They're not raising the price of the game, which is actually pretty cool. Any thoughts, Trat?
You know, I was trying to go through everything that they added, and it just seems like anything you would think they would add. If you've played Power World before, they added up everything you would think they would add, and they didn't skimp on anything that I've kind of gone over so far.
I mean,
They even added a bunch of different things you can do to your pals to change the way they behave
we haven't even played that game since
since it was released.
So I'm assuming if we went back now,
Yeah,
there
we'd be overwhelmed.
would be a ton of stuff.
Like this, I was just looking at their the patch notes here. This list goes on and on here. I think this is probably the biggest patch notes I've read on Steam for a game.
What game?
Power World.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, like I have not seen. Actually, here, let me just stream this to you. How about that? Yeah, I finally hit the bottom of it. I have it loaded up here. Look at this.
It's still just crazy to me. A game I thought was a fucking joke.
So here's a start. Here's a start, and here's like the trailer. I started watching some of the trailer, but look at these patch notes. Whoops. It just goes on and on and on. Then here's finally the end of that. Like, look where the bar is on. It's almost at the bottom of my screen.
That's insane.
Those
a
are some
game
notes.
I saw the trailer for, I thought it was a fucking joke. And then the game actually came out. And then people started saying, oh my god, this game's actually really good. I was like, holy shit, I'm actually going to have to play this game.
You played it all by yourself to start with.
I did, because people were like, this fucking game is actually good. And I was like, there's no fucking way. This is like, literally like, it's Pokemon with fucking guns. And then it didn't get, like, it got sued by Nintendo. And they still fucking won and kept their game. It's insane to me.
What I found was hilarious is the day they got sued, they were like, and here's a mobile version, guys. Thank you for suing us. But that was hilarious.
I mean, it's a great game. It's just the same. It's the same kind of game as all the survival games, but just with the twist on it. It's fun. It gets, I mean, at least when we got far, it got pretty fucking grindy.
It has mods now too. I don't know if you knew that.
I'm not surprised. It's on PC.
They added that before the 1.0 release.
And those games when they get real grindy like that is when it really fucking turns me off.
Yeah.
Like the thing with those like survival games, like that game or The Forest or Project Zomboid, the best that game is ever going to be is before you know how to play it. And it's scary or like
It's hilarious that stuff happens.
Yes. And then once you learn how everything works, then everything kind of becomes a chore, and that's when the game doesn't become fun to me.
I don't mind doing chores. It's a mindless job.
I know you love doing chores, but like just that for me, that's how those games are. The first time I play that game is always going to be the best. Like I remember Minecraft building a dirt house and a creeper blowing it up, and it was fucking scary and cool. It wasn't scary, but like it was like it was a little frightening. Or Project Zomboid, you fucking run into a zombie follows you in a house.
Yeah. Build your first safe house and doing an awful job at it.
Yeah.
And a zombie comes in and attacks, what was it, Dev immediately? Yeah, no, it was Tucker. It was Tucker. He got pissed off that he walked through the whole crowd and just went for him.
Yeah, those are the best parts of those games for me.
I have that clip saved, and that's so funny.
Yeah. That's why I like those games, but I don't like when like that in Power World especially, it was like, oh, I need to go get the best ore and then bring it back for the fucking dude to smelt it for me and everything, and then I could build more stuff and whatever. And at that point I was like, yeah, it's lost its charm to me,
Some of my favorite part about doing chores is like excited for when you see how much I got done. You don't have to do that part.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like those games. If they could make a survival game that lasted like at an end point of the story at like 10 hours or something, or maybe like 12 or 20, and then like you could just keep going forever if you wanted, but you finished your thing, I'd probably love it. Because that grind just gets so bad if you want to get to the final stuff in most of those games.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got to the final part about Power World, and we just was like there were some bosses we couldn't even fight yet.
Yeah,
Never really made it there.
We kind of just ran out of stuff, and it was a grind to get the gear to go do it. That was the problem. We did do most of the stuff we could.
Yeah, I think there was 2 or 3 bosses we didn't do, if I remember right. I kind of did some, but after you guys all got off, I kept playing for a bit, hoping you guys would join back, and then I never did, so I tried a little bit of it.
Yeah, that's the thing with those games for me. Like, I love them. I try to stay away from them because I know it's only going to be like, I'm only going to get like 10 hours out of it, if that, and then I'm going to get tired of doing the grind. I can see Project Zomboid having a lot more legs, and I did play the shit out of Project Zomboid. It's one of my top played games, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's top.
I've been wanting to play with you guys with Build 41 because you're going to be garbage at it again.
I've got over 100 hours in Project Zomboid. That game, you can set it. I want to play it with 1% sprinters.
1% sprinters, you said?
Yeah, so like out of every 100 zombies, one of them's going to sprint. So it's real random.
That's what I've been wanting to do too. I mean, they're working on Build 42 now, but easily play 41 and try it out.
I mean, if we get on at a time where we can actually play games together, I'd be down. I know for the most part, like you've been busy or gone, and then I've been busy or gone, and then like when I am on, I'm literally just chilling, talking to you guys, not playing anything.
Probably a winter game, and we're not doing much.
Yeah, it's just I've been super busy. I get home like so this has been my week, my past 2 weeks. I get home, eat dinner, immediately go outside. I work till like 8 p.m. in my backyard. And then I come inside. I'll play like 2 games of FIFA. And then it's like 9, and I take a shower, go to bed. And then on the weekend, it's like hit and miss if I have to. I've had to do so many fucking children's birthday parties. I'm sick of it, Trat. I'm finally done with the birthdays. Yes. I'm done with the birthdays. I'm done with the holidays. because the 4th of July was last weekend.
You never came over my birthday.
Want to buy me a plane ticket and pick me up from the thing? I will gladly go there to your fucking house on vacation.
No, I was just messing with you. You don't even know when it would be.
Yeah, but I would do it as long as you gave me you told me to take
I gave you a whole path to do it. You would just do it.
Yeah, you'd have to give me enough time so that I could put like a week off of work, and then I could do it.
All right, Derek. I learned something today, and I'm going to read you something from NVIDIA's site. Have you heard anything new about NVIDIA recently? In the past 2 days? No? Okay, I'm going to read you this directly from their site, and I want you to tell me what you think. It's a little paragraph, so it starts with, every PC gamer has an origin story. Maybe it started from the first graphics card installed into a new desktop, Weekend Land, a favorite arena shooter, a tech demo running on repeat, or perhaps a stunning new game that made an upgrade well and truly worthwhile. To celebrate these moments, NVIDIA is introducing our first series of GeForce trading cards. Free collection of featuring 14 possible designs showcasing some of GeForce PC's gaming greatest moments. Do you want to get back into some trading cards, Derek?
Are they like actual cards or are they digital?
They're actual cards. You can get 14 different cards here.
It's not April Fool's Day?
No, it's not an April Fool's Day joke. You can't buy the cards. You get them for free.
Did you order them then?
No, you have to get them from like. Oh, you hear me?
Yes. Oh, is this the end of the podcast? Okay. Well, all right. We're having some technical difficulties. Well, thanks everyone for checking out this week's episode of the podcast. I don't know where Trat went. I think his computer just blew up, or maybe he died. Who knows? It's Cobb on the Knob is now a solo man's podcast. I'll be back. I'll just talk about random shit, Ricky. Kev, you can listen. Kevin will listen for sure. Dustin, our number one fan. And Nancy, even though Trat died, I know you'll check this out and love it. I'll ramble on about the most random subjects. I don't give a fuck. World War II? Got it. Vikings? Yes. Soccer, football, sports? You're goddamn right. Cobb on the Knob is branching out, boys. Thanks for checking out this week's episode. We'll see what next week's is. It'll be a fun one.